Guys, we are here. This is, I think, a no man's land for all I know. Huge complexes out here. We were approached by a broker en route, or an agent, if you may call him one. He said for only 200 rupees he will come and help us with the paperwork and shit. And we went through that arch, that is the Indian arch from Sonauli border. And right there on the left hand side there is a mobile, I think Tata, some winger kind of a thing, which has its belly cut up. In a sense, there is a scanning machine there, and they made us park the car and then they made us scan the bags. It was not too meticulous. They just scanned the bags. I mean, we went and put our bags in the the input side, and we got the bags out of the output side of the scanner. And after that we came here, and there is this kind of a parking thing here, and there you see, I'll also tell you an interesting thing that happened. So there is the Nepal Bhansar Karyalaya, I guess, something on those lines. So while we were approaching this arch, there was one tourist police who stopped us. He came and cautioned us, saying that, boss, don't get confused with Nepali currency and Indian currency. Whatever you pay attention to it, because these agents might waylead you in that process. So we were meticulous about it. Anyway, we came down, and SIM card milta hai. So this is the guy who helped us with the currency exchange. They gave us 1 rupee 57 paise for 1 Indian rupees. We got it done, and then that guy took us to this shop itself. So they might have some connections here. I mean, that agent brings us to this one, and then we did this particular shop, and we got it done. My friend has gone to the Bhansar office. There's a lot of queue. I told him to follow the agent. So we paid him for 10 days. We're getting it for 10 days, the Bhansar for 10 days. So he's in, and then he's going to come back. And I also bought a SIM card. He said there is a Namaste SIM, some sort of a SIM from Nepal. He said there will be good connection in the remote regions. So I paid about 950 rupees for the SIM card. And it's yet to be activated. One thing I didn't like about it is I went in, and then there was a lot of kitch pitch, as they call it in Hindi. 2 to 3 people were talking to me, trying to distract me, and so on. So I just said, cool down, calm down, keep quiet, and then did one after the other. And this bloody speaker system does not help. It actually makes it worse. I mean, to concentrate on certain things, you need to be silent. You need to be in silent places. I mean, or maybe a silent environment. So anyway, we went through it. We're waiting for the Bhansar to come. Let's see what happens. Okay, and then this was my first instance report of the crossing into Nepal. Most of these guys are already Nepali here. They are from Nepal, and that's that. Well, we just crossed into, I guess, Nepal. I'm not sure. It looks like Nepal. The agent, I paid him 200 rupees extra tip, and he ran away for some reason. But I think that's not the way to treat them. End of the day, you should stick to what's been discussed or agreed upon. Anyway, you always learn the hard way. I think this is it, man. We are in Nepal now, and we are proceeding further. And we can see that the foliage of buildings has lessened. There are hardly any tall buildings in Nepal side compared to the Sonauli border, and the road is also wide with a capital W, wide. Pretty good so far. And we have the Bhansar with us. This is what it is. This is a photo op for us on crossing the Nepal border. Let's see. Are they going to stop us, or are we going to continue? In a foreign country, supposedly a foreign country.
Yes, it is.
Yay! Look at this. Driving in a foreign country through our own country called as overlanding, and that's what we have just done or doing. We began doing it.
Again, plastic bantu.
Even Nepal people don't want to plaster the sides, they only want to do the front sides. Hotel White Lotus, the roads are wide. I don't know why we can't do this in Sonauli or any other border in India. I don't know why we can't do, or plan something like this. They are wide, they are 4-lane. This is a 4-lane road with a service road in the edges. I don't know why we can't do this, man. So, Department of Roads, wishing you a pleasant and safe journey. Devkota Chowk. This is Devkota Chowk of Nepal. Yes, we have driven in foreign countries, but then, going in your own vehicle to a foreign country is the first time. So, that's what I meant. We just entered the Lumbini Arch, and Lumbini, the birthplace of Gautama Buddha, is around 23 kilometers. It's 70.5 kilometers, 17.5 kilometers, and we are en route. We're going to visit the birthplace of Gautama Buddha. We are driving towards Lumbini, and seems a pretty pleasant drive so far. And we are missing the honking and horn and that aggressive cutting off of our path, etc., and all those things. We are just missing it, simply missing it, pun intended. Some very strange and peculiar construction buildings. Some sort of a it's a building, I think it's a building. Oh, it's a Lumbini Development Trust.
Which flag there?
You can see some pagodas here. Birthplace of Lord Gautama Buddha, Lumbini. So even Kia is available in Nepal, as you can see. Kia also is available in Nepal. A lot of electrical and Chinese brands too. We're headed to the Tourist Information Center of Lumbini, very close to the Nepal border.
No, I was just asking. I wasn't I didn't want that, or if that's I completely understand. Yeah, that's cool though, the motorcycles.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
We just been driving for around 10 to 15 kilometers from the Sonauli border, and you can already see the mountains, the Himalayas starting right there in the background. I'm not sure if the camera can capture it, but then it's there. We can see it. Wow. And there you go. You can see the mountains a bit more clear here. Just like a wall right ahead of you, just like random or abruptly. They're just there abruptly, that's it. They're there. Yeah. Amazing. Himalayas in the mountains, here we come. The great Himalayas. I think after this, Pokhara is on a plateau, but from here on, you will definitely be gaining altitude. We will definitely be gaining altitude out here. Even in Nepal, you have cows, and they take liberty of sleeping in the middle of the road, nevertheless. opening up right in front of you. This is very aptly called the Siddhartha Highway, named after Lord Gautam Buddha.
In 300 meters, at the roundabout, take the third exit onto Siddhartha Highway, H10.
Nice. So we continue straight, we go to Tansen. Tansen, and Pokhara is 157 kilometers from here. We're just about to touch the mountains. We're going to get into the mountains now. These guys are just chilling on the road. Almost similar to how it is in India, I guess. As soon as we entered the mountains, we are at the traffic jam. The twin lane highway actually becomes a single lane highway, or rather a trail on the mountains. And then this is what you see. Completely blocked. You know, people say Nepal is a off-roader's paradise. So we came to see that, sure, for sure. But yes, but then I've seen some small hatchbacks and regular cars going through these roads. So, and just for your information, for example, let's take a look at this one. This is a tiny little bit, tiny as Datsun Go. Okay, such cars do ply on these roads. The only problem is if you're on a bike, you have to inhale a lot of this mountain dust. Else, if you're sitting in a car with a pollen filter, you're fine. For some reason, trucker seems to be impatient behind me. He seems to be in a hurry, so why let him be? Let him be in a hurry. Has his own prerogative. Slow and steadily we are gaining altitude. Pretty soon we should be somewhere high up there. Just found a board which says EV charging. Just went behind, and I think Nepal has a surplus of electricity, and it in fact sells electricity to other countries, other neighboring countries. So that is one thing to keep in mind. And the other one is that most of the roads, so far as I've come, I think I've covered around 50 kilometers in the mountains, are okay, so pretty good, fine. But there are some bad patches, and I also saw a sedan that was the Hyundai Verna or Hyundai Verna. Hyundai Verna. So that means to say even a sedan can come on these roads as long as you drive tactfully on these roads. So we are in Tansen. Tansen, I think most probably named after the singer Tansen. There's a small hillock here at around 800 meters above sea level. Just as small, as simple as sleepy town. And that's it. $100 kilometers to Pokhara. And making our way towards it. Extremely curvy roads, narrow roads. So far, so good roads. We just took a break to have some chai and some spicy snacks, finger foods, and we continue our journey towards Pokhara. You find several such patches out here, which I think any normal sedan car can handle. Nothing, there might be some extreme edges, extreme sections of these bad parts. Oh, what is this? Leaf man? Okay. Just carrying some leaves. But otherwise, you can easily manage. You see the sun setting, beautiful sunset amongst the beautiful in the midst of the valley. We're still 80 kilometers away from Pokhara. Slowly making our way through these endless curves on the road. Check it out, guys. Quite not too full.
Forest fire.
There's a forest fire up ahead. There's a hill fire. We are about 21 kilometers before Pokhara. It's a very unique site, so I thought I could share it with you. Look at that. Huh? Nah. It's a national forest fire. Dry season. You could call it the beginning of summer. Even for the hills. There are pockets of wildfires seen from this particular point. The roads are not that great. There are a lot of stretches that's still being constructed. In some places very badly undulated. But nevertheless, 80% was fine. It's 20% bad roads till Pokhara. Yeah. Finally reached the flats just about 100 meters behind us was the last inch of the Lumbini to Pokhara road, the hard section, the curvy roads. Now this is the first flat straight road that we have seen after close to 4 hours of continuous driving. Now we're gonna search for a hotel for the night stay. This is Pokhara. We are finally here, 8:45 in the morning. This is Pokhara, Nepal. Except for a few vehicular sounds, internal combustion engine vehicular sounds, I don't find any other honking sounds. Feels like heaven, to be honest. From all the shit we came through, we are finally here. Feels peaceful, to say the least. Man, 2000 kilometers away from God-forsaken Bangalore. In the middle of mountain. Beautiful, man. We are in Pokhara and just doing some window shopping from our car. It is 17 degrees centigrade. Can it get any better? I felt the laziest today, and I felt very, very comfortable and rest and relaxed today after reaching Pokhara. Finally, after you guys have all seen all of those videos of how and what it took to come here, I think it's worthwhile. I don't think I would like to reaffirm that it is worthwhile being here.